welcome back to Maxwell Starr's beer review here. This flight tonight, the third and final chapter of this flight. Waiting for my flight, which I think my gate's over there somewhere. Come on, focus. There we go. Somewhere over there. I think it's like D28 or something. Going back home, but it's not. My flight's not for another 3 hours. So I'm here drinking beer at Mill Street. This is going to be an expensive visit. I'll try the root beer next. Anyway, this is Brickworks Cider House, 1908, or is it 1904? I got it listed here. Come on. Brickworks Cider House, batch 1904, 20 ounce. Now, of course, I didn't get the 20 ounce size like I did with the West Coast. I got this one. I got the Flight for 8 ounce. Which isn't really bad for a flight. I mean, it's the most expensive flight since on my trip. I think it's like the fourth flight I've had, but it's it's interesting. And so a cider. Now I've heard of Brickworks. They were actually at the 2015 Albino Rhino Beer Fest before they got bought out, and they weren't invited back this year because they got bought out by a big brewery. And it's basically because the Albino Rhino, he's not anti-macro-owned beer, but he's kind of, he wants to support the little guys, and that's what his fest is all about. So, Mill Street was here in previous years as well. It's just that this year, both Brickworks and Mill Street were bought out by AB InBev, and now they're not really invited to this craft beer festival, but that doesn't mean that they make bad beer. After all, that West Coast IPA was absolutely tasty. So let's take a look at this one. I'm not really a huge cider drinker, but every once in a while I'll check one out. So, nice fresh apple smell, like light, like Macintosh apple. A little subtly sweet. Not a lot there. But what I do get is appetizing. It's somewhere between Macintosh apple and Granny Smith. Smells good. Almost smells like some kind of fruit, like apple candy or something. I used to get as a kid, like the green apple fun dip or something. I can't remember green apple nerds. That's what I'm thinking of. Like the little tiny candies, like the little tiny candies, the midget nerds. Nice. All right, down the hatch. Cheers. It's like straight on apple juice. It's like Granny Smith apple juice. Except for it's got a very tannic acidity to it. I love that it's a tannic acidity, but it's there. It's definitely not the low acid apple juice. It's almost a little bordering into the briny territory, but it's got this. It's very drying, leaving a lingering sweetness in the finish. Overall, it's good, but it's not as good as like the Ironworks cider that I had. I like it. Ciders aren't really hugely my thing, but I enjoy them every once in a while. I'm glad I got to try this one because probably wouldn't have got to try it otherwise. I recommend it if you want to try it. As far as ciders go, I think I'd still prefer like Angry Orchard or one of the other ones, but it's okay. You have that 3.25 out of 5. If you like ciders, you might enjoy tasting that one. I think that tannic acidity that I'm getting in the background is kind of it's a result of Granny Smith. Maybe Macintosh.
Are you still?
What? I'm still working on it. Probably want the seat back. Anyway, yeah, it's okay. Anyway, I'm going to finish eating so I can get out of here and find where my gate is if they finally posted it. Talk to you folks later. Cheers.